And now I will just rotate these shapes. All of them. And then move this over. Then I can send the red stuff through. I guess I would have done something wrong there if I had kept on going. And this is actually the shape that is required of me. One question is just how I get these shapes over there. I will now just mirror this whole thing. Now I need to count 4 slots. I guess this is good enough. Almost. Guess I'm not good at counting sometimes. And now I see a potential way to make this even more compact. But I guess I don't have to make everything more compact than necessary. At least this whole thing might be copied. One potential for optimization here would be that it doesn't really matter which of these shapes I rotate. I might also just rotate the shape at the top. And then I could maybe put them closer together. Or I guess it doesn't matter which shape is at the bottom and which is at the top when I combine them. But I think I still have enough space to get all of these things through. And now I will just add a launcher there. And now I can get these outputs through here. And I guess this means that I now have the next necessary item sent to the train. And I guess eventually this will override this one when this arrives at the station. This might be the first delivery, and I will see whether this changes shape. Maybe it only changes shape once this is gone. I guess, yeah, it sort of gets overwritten. The other one gets pushed out somehow. And only when this is full it will get loaded into the train. I might already start by combining these two items. They are both going this way. If there was a way to make more of these items in general, then I should do that, since I need to send 30,000 of them. Might also take a look at the hub. I guess the operator level increases every time I send enough for one level of any of these things. And this is the milestone that I'm working on right now, or that I should be working on right now, and after that milestone is done it will be one of these operator level upgrades. I think I'll just cancel some of this if I'm allowed. And build maybe a bigger platform, because it doesn't really matter. And I only need to send through the upper stuff. This is for the hub. And then I will work on combining these two items. The red-green thing needs to be on top. I didn't yet get the other items out of there. That's why I didn't see them. I guess I will just work on one of them for now and then just blueprint it later. I think they are correctly rotated already, so I just need to build the stackers. Maybe I'll just build them a bit further up, because I don't really need to conserve space. I'm not that conservative. So some of these items now get sent up there. This is because these items are not yet sent anywhere. which I will do because I need these items still for the milestone. I might even have been able to put this in a smaller footprint, but I don't really need to, so I will just do this anyway. Okay, I see. Need to first get these items. Not really sure what I'm doing here. I guess some of these can still get sent through. And this is what I'm doing here basically. And on the bottom side I will send through the resulting combinations. I might just launch them for no reason. I think they should be the correct shape for the next milestone. I guess this is somehow like in some accelerated Hot Wheel car machines. Where they get launched. Now I'm basically showing the upper side again, the upper layer. And I would like to have more of the red-green parts. I don't know if I can increase the throughput there. I was thinking about how to make maybe 2 of these machines appear in one of these blocks. And one of these 1x1 space platforms. There is still enough green color. And I suppose there is also enough of those shapes still around. Maybe I'll just try to design an even bigger coloring platform. Just like this. I guess one of the main problems is that the color needs to come in from a side. And if I always do it like this, with a color that's jumping in, then I will have space problems. But it's good that it can support 8 coloring machines like that. One thing I might do is having 2 of those blocks but in different areas. I'm basically working on other stuff now because the milestone parts should still get sent, although I guess they are not sent at the moment because maybe the train just didn't arrive in time, or maybe this package wasn't ready yet, and this always works in packages. I guess this package is about 80 or 90% ready to be sent, and only if it's full it will get sent as a whole package in that space train. And there one package gets loaded and the other just gets finished as the train is gone. So this always takes a bit of time for these items to arrive. Just want to see how that goes. And also there the numbers already increase for the next milestone piece, which are these combined parts. And there the red-green parts are still arriving. And this is showing how it gets emptied from the package onto the belt. But anyway, I will work on the more throughput color machine. Let's just move all of this a little bit to the left or to that side. So this wouldn't really fit together with these inputs, I think. Or only if they came in from here and went up over the other ones. So maybe I need something different there, or I guess if it's the input I can connect it like so. Might already try to connect this and see where it goes. Another idea would of course be to have multiple layers of outputs. I guess that would be the main idea of why I would need to redesign this. Not really motivated to try to optimize this right now. So I will just leave this be there. Maybe I will discover this again at some point and try to do something about that. In the meantime, I might also just work on some of these other tasks, like the green emerald. It has been a while since I looked at that emerald. I think it was produced somewhere, or at least something like this. I want to look at all of these things, or some of these things that I built at some point. So there are these blue stars. There's green and squares. I guess they were half green squares and half uncolored. I might also just try to work on green emeralds around here somewhere. Just where I maybe cut the green stuff. Maybe I don't need to cut it. And instead, or the emerald stuff, and I will just color it green. Maybe this will just go further. Need a space pipe. And I might just throw the outputs into a second or third wagon. Maybe I need to shorten this tunnel. I'll just have to cut this for now. And basically make this go that way and then into a tunnel. And then I can also build another loading station here for some other shape that I would like to have. Then I would need to make the train a bit longer, which I can do later. For now I will just send these emerald pieces further. And there I might just use one of these old coloring platforms. Okay, this is not what I want. I want to copy the whole platform. And the green is basically on this side. I guess I would be able to change where the inputs and outputs are going. But maybe not. Maybe I don't have to. I will just make my life a bit easier. This is not where this needs to go. And I think this needs to be on the bottom layer then. At least initially. And then I get green emeralds like I should. And there the emeralds are already arriving. Now I just need to send them over with a space belt. Little tunnel. I think this doesn't work. Not the way I would like it to work. So I guess I will have to send it up instead. Up and around. Bit of spaghetti again. Below the station, below this platform. Didn't even know I could go below platforms. Quite nice. And then this will go supposedly into a train loader that I still need to build. And I still don't like how I can't build these loaders, or just copy these loaders. This makes things a bit more tedious. So I guess now the train that will be generated there will be a bit longer. And it will then arrive, or it will then take green emeralds whenever they arrive at the loader. Also need to send these parts without color. I guess I might do that once the big milestones are done. Need the red wing, or don't know what to call this. Need to check if I still need the blue. Yeah, I still need these blue things. Are they getting combined with these green-white shapes? I guess they are. Right here. Somehow it might be nice to just work my way through, also through these old shapes that I haven't really paid attention to recently. So I need a bunch of squares and a little bit of circle. But I'm not sure whether I want to do it right here or somewhere else and then just send it over. I think I might just use these two shapes. Or maybe this one and that one. Because this also contains the red part of the circle that I need there. And then there's still something to do here for this shape. think I just need to put another red circle part on this. Oops. Sometimes I like to destroy things. So not much is happening here sometimes. I think these blue parts will need to be combined with red water circles. And these parts can still be put on squares. I just don't know whether that will be able to be done right here. Maybe that's one thing I could do here. I didn't really want to build many things on this central platform, but I think this one thing might be the exception. And I don't need to send them that way, I think. These shapes are not necessary. I guess they were these shapes. Now I need the ones with the square at the bottom. Okay, square at the bottom means that the square needs to be at the bottom, actually. Who would have thought? And then I get this shape out, which should basically... Well, I would have hoped that it was this shape. I think it is. If I look... Yeah, it should be that shape. And now I will just send this on a top layer somewhere. And then I will just check whether this number increases. This is important. But at the same time I can also try to figure out whether I can make this shape happen. I want to sort of send this further. And yes, this shape is increasing in numbers, so that was the correct one. And now I basically also want to send this blue thing. Just need to learn the controls again. I just hope there is space somewhere to combine this. I need to rotate. but not there. And then I need to send this into a half destroyer, I think. That would be the easiest way to deal with that. Then the red half circles or quarter circles will come out. And then I need to probably rotate them again. Okay, I think that's what I can do. I don't really need to win any awards in terms of efficiency. I guess one more. So now I have this top shape. The red quarter circle and the blue quarter square. And then I would like to send them over here. So they can be put on top of the these rocket ship or jet looking items. I guess this can also just go, and maybe I just need to build something similar there, I don't know yet. Okay, this needs to stop. Why is this one there? I guess this was just an exception. And I guess once those arrive there, I can make this actually wanted shape and then deal with something else. And the green emerald still didn't arrive because I didn't build an arrival station for that. That's the reason, I suppose. And now I will just try to build a separate line there. This can be removed, and then I guess I can probably not copy that. Yeah, it still doesn't work. Quite a shame. I would have expected that something like this might have been found as a bug and fixed. Okay, this will be the green emeralds. Just don't know at which layer they arrive. I guess just the bottom layer. Possibly on all 4 belts. For some reason this isn't going further. One belt, 2 belt, 3 belt, 4 belt. And now I want to look at the milestones, because this green thing, or the tasks, because the green thing needs to be on top of a square later, which shouldn't be too difficult. I might as well just use these squares later and put the green stuff on top. And yeah, I guess now I wanted to work on this and that. Might even use that one, but this is closer, so I will take that one. Now I will just copy this whole blueprint again. It's sad that I can't see the shape when I'm in blueprint mode. That would really help. But I could make it a bit closer. Okay, first task will be the 3 squares on top of the circle and 3 squares. I guess I will just build a huge platform somewhere between these things. And then I will just send a bunch of space belts. Maybe for now I will use one of them. Later I might theoretically go on a second layer and send them through as well. And I guess the same is true here. I'll just send one belt, tunnel, maybe a few more tunnels. I don't know, maybe I have to build platforms to prepare these items before I do anything with them. And now I will look at rotating. Need to check the half destroyer. It destroys the west half. This in that case was actually not a t-shirt but a pullover. I guess I shall hydrate. And I guess at that point I will also take a break. So I guess I will show the hub and you can then enjoy the break as well. Yes, the vortex. Okay, I'm back. And it appears that the green stuff is enough already. Now I need to not send this into the vortex, but instead combine this with these squares. These parts are also almost enough. There are only 7 of these. I guess I have to do something about that. Soon, maybe. I also... yeah, I want to first do something about these blue parts. Something is not working here. I guess it has to do with parts not arriving in the correct place or something like that. Or not enough parts actually going anywhere. Maybe I need to build a trash. Sadly, this doesn't want to connect. I guess in that case I will just delete these parts. They will just accidentally fall into a hole. And now I have these parts delivered, and that's the last of this chain. Mushrooms are done. At least these parts are now sent. I hope this continues and there isn't any hiccups with that. There might be, and I guess I might have done something wrong again. But that is something for future me to be angry about. I wonder if I can stop these items getting sent. This would also allow me to have more space here, but maybe I can't really utilize that space at the moment. This whole thing is so complicated that I would need to tear everything apart and only then deal with that. Also, these parts are probably not required anymore. So I don't know if I might maybe just stop sending them. And I wanted to combine the green emeralds with the white squares, or the uncolored squares. I guess these ones can still be combined, and then later I will combine them with the green emeralds. Guess normally there are no other emeralds, but this sort of has a gem-like shape. Okay, now I will send 2 streams of emeralds through, and then also 2 streams of squares. And then I have twice the amount of output eventually. So hopefully these 2500 will become finished soon. In the meantime, I can work on these squares with a gap. I guess I started working on them and then I needed to hydrate or something. So let's just rotate all of them somehow. So the right half needs to survive, I think that's correct. And then just cut or half destroy.